What's up everybody, welcome to another video. And yes, as you can see, after finishing the fifth wave, the price significantly corrected after reaching the all-time high. And also in the previous video I was expecting this ABC correction, at least taking out the liquidity of both these lows, and exactly that is what was happened. So this is our low that was taken out. But if you notice that this ABC correction is not correct, because we didn't have another B wave to continue. So there are some changes and I want to explain you what we are looking at next. And also I want to update you about the altcoins that happened on Binance. But before that, I would like to invite you to my Discord trading group, where I post analysis and signals beforehand, so you don't have to wait for my video. So this is what I was expecting on BTC. And also RLC took the liquidity and also the demand area of the low, and we are up above at least 20%. So as of right now, let's take a look on BTC itself. So first of all, right now, as you can see, after this big corrective wave, we are going to change the A wave as the current price itself here at the low at $104,998. So we can look for another pump till we reach the B wave and another correction to end the C wave. So how are we going to target right now is, first of all, we are going to take out the liquidity of this low till we continue back towards the upside. So first we will go for the $109,746 level. So this will be where price is going to take out the liquidity and continue higher. But also you can see there is a bearish order block now close to the all-time high at 119,699, where you can also be looking to enter a short position. And we will target the C wave for our last take profit target. So for the C wave, where we can look at is approximately this order block, more likely a demand area at this low, which will be also a liquidity grab under this previous low. So this will be at $98,330. So for the C wave, we are going to target the demand area. So for the short position, we were looking at $119,659, and the stop loss could be placed above the previous all-time high, because if suppose we are going to cross that all-time high, then there is a higher probability that we are just going to continue much higher. So our stop loss will be at 124,718, and our last take profit target will be at the demand area at $98,398. So this trade will be a 4.2 risk to reward and a 17% total net profit. And for the first take profit target, you can take at the same level at 109,746, and you can move your stop loss back to entry. So this is what I'm expecting on BTC. So I believe that BTC is going to be ranging here for a long time, and I believe the altcoins will move much higher from here. So this is our scenario at this horizontal level. So there is higher probability after a long time we are going to break this range towards the upside. But as of right now, this is what we are looking at. So if we are going to reach the demand area even before we reach the short position, then you can also look to enter a long position at the area. So that is what we are looking at. So next we can take a look at BNB. So we were looking at BNB on the 3-day chart. So BNB order block, and our entry was exactly here. So in our previous video, I explained you how we are going to take out the liquidity of the previous low and then continue much higher when the price was already at all-time high. So that is exactly what happened. So we took out the liquidity and also we reached our entry just to create a new all-time high. So this trade was approximately a 50% total net profit and a 5.38 risk to reward. But there are some new targets that we can look at. For right now, you can see we already took the liquidity grab, and there is a higher probability that we will continue towards the downside. So first of all, let's take a look at the BTC dominance. So I believe this candle wick, we cannot take it on account because of the Binance crash itself. I will explain you why. But before that, I'm still expecting the fifth wave to end at 55.85 level. I was warning you about the dominance crash for a long time, and that is what happened. So next is the USDT dominance. So dominance, now we had to change. Previously we had this as an ABC move and we were expecting much lower targets, like approximately lower than the C wave. But as of right now, you can see, since this was newly created, we will take that as the C wave. This will be the B wave and this will be the A wave. So next what we are expecting again is approximately this level at 5.06% to be reached again. So approximately we will go much higher and then we will start correcting on USDT dominance, which will indicate much higher prices on all coins also. Next we are looking at Ethereum. So Ethereum also, as we expected, corrected exactly until our order block, and also we had a slight deviation under the previous low, but this is an indication that we had our 5 wave structure. So this wave is the fourth wave is valid because the fourth wave did not cross the previous second wave, so this is a 5 wave structure, and right now we can expect a ABC move towards the upside, at least towards our 1:1 Fibonacci level, which will be at $6,279. And if you are looking to enter a long position, then you can look to enter on the 12-hour chart. So on the 12-hour chart you can see there is a order block approximately at $3,866, where you can look to enter long position, which is also a liquidity grab under the previous low. And the stop loss you can place below the previous low that was created at $3,435. And for the last take profit target, you can be targeting the 1:1 Fibonacci level, which is at 6,259. So this trade is a 5.44 risk to reward ratio and a 61% total net profit. So next we will look at Solana. So on the previous video itself, I was talking to you on this high that we are now in a ABC correction and there is a higher probability that we are going to take out this low also. But it went even lower than what we expected, even a slight deviation above the golden pocket. So there is a new chance how you can look to enter a new position. So since the ABC correction has been completed, there is a higher probability that now we are looking for a 5-wave structure, where we will look to enter on the second structure and target the 5th wave. So as of right now, you can see there is a order block exactly here, and this golden Fibonacci is no longer valid. So this will be our main entry area at approximately 183.27 will be our entry, and for the stop loss it will be below the low at $157. And for the last take profit target, we are going to target the all-time high, which is at $300. So if we target the $300 mark, it will be a 4.45 risk to reward and a total net profit of 63.85%. For the first take profit target, you can take the first target on this supply area at $217 and move your stop loss back to entry. So I wanted to explain you about all the altcoins that crashed. I believe this is all because of Binance itself. This is just what I believe it happened. It could have or it couldn't have, but this is what I am expecting that would have happened. So if you know that market makers have many individual orders along the way, at least a full area of orders. So for example, there will be orders for this entire area, so whoever are willing to buy or sell, they can buy directly from the market makers. So that's how they provide the liquidity. But since the crash happened, if you know that there needs to be, the exchange needs to be working in order for the orders to be created. So they already had orders in between these areas, but they didn't have orders below that. But if it went below that, the algorithm of the market makers algorithm would have worked, and it would have posted new orders to keep buying or also keep selling and provide liquidity. But since Binance itself did not work, the bot itself couldn't provide the orders. But those orders which were previously executed, that orders were still there. So there is a higher probability that someone had placed orders like a long time ago or recently order here. So since somebody's stop loss was reached, the stop loss is mostly a market order, so any price that is open will be sold to that price, and somebody had a buy order at this area, so it automatically sold it to them, and the price follows which was the last trade, and this was the candle wick itself. So once again, when Binance came back on, you can notice the price came automatically straight up to the level we were expecting. So this was most likely a big glitch, and also there is a lot of areas that the orders were not filled, and there is a lot of speculation around that, but a lot of people are exiting Binance due to this problem. But for now, everything is working. So let's see what we are looking at ONDO itself, where we are looking to enter a buy position. So this ABC correction is no longer valid, but as of right now, if you are looking to enter a new position, I am more likely to look on the 4-hour chart the liquidity grab of the low, which will be at 0.68480, where I am looking to enter a long position. So the long position would be approximately at that area, and the stop loss can be placed at least at 0.58567, and for the last take profit target, you can target the current high, which will be at 1.13529. so this will be a 65% total net profit and a 4.54 risk to reward ratio. So for the first take profit target, you can target this supply area at 0.86723 and move your stop loss back to entry. So the next coin is KDA. So this was requested by a subscriber. So let's take a look. So previously we had an order block around this area. So this candle was an order block candle, and right now we have a lot of liquidity still pending under this low. So there is a higher chance we just retest this order block and continue towards the upside. So for the entry for a long position is 0.18984, and your stop loss could be placed below that order block, because we are going to retest the order block as real, because this was a fake candlestick. So at stop loss will be at 0.14795, and your last take profit target will be at the high at 0.42014. so this will be a 5.5 risk to reward and a total net profit of 121%. And for the first take profit target, you can target the high at 0.26954 and move your stop loss back to entry. Next will be GRIFFAIN. So on the higher time frame, you can see that we have completed a ABC correction on the Binance chart itself. So we also took the liquidity on most of the altcoins, even this coin, but we can look to enter at a order block, which will be this candlestick on the 12-hour chart. So this will be the main entry area I'm looking at. So as of right now, you can enter at 0.02029 and your stop loss could be placed below the order block at 0.01645, and your last take profit target will be the high at 0.05644. so this trade will be a 9.41 risk to reward and a total net profit of 178%. For the first take profit target, we are going for this supply area at 0.02981. so after taking your profit, move your stop loss to entry. Next will be MAVIA. So MAVIA coin also, if you can notice, we have completed a 5-wave structure on the Bybit chart itself. So next we are looking for a liquidity grab. So there is an order block here, but we are more likely to look for a liquidity grab under this low at 0.07020. so you can look to enter a long position at that liquidity grab, and your stop loss can be placed approximately at 0.05808, and your last take profit target will be at the high, which will be at 167.37% at 0.18700. so this trade will be a 9.87 risk to reward, and also you can take your first take profit target at 0.11259 and move your stop loss back to entry. So this is all from me for today. And as you can see, this is all I'm expecting right now on the Bitcoin and all the altcoin prices itself. If you want any analysis or if you have any question, you can always message me on my Discord. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next video.